Snapchat, one of the most popular social media platforms, now faces increased scrutiny for its role in contributing to the nation's growing fentanyl crisis. The Federal Bureau of Investigation is examining Snapchat's role in fentanyl poisoning deaths and whether it helped distribute fentanyl-laced pills across the country. These deaths of hundreds of young people prompted Social Media Victims Law Center to file a class action lawsuit against Snapchat on behalf of families whose children died after taking fake prescription drugs laced with fentanyl. The lawsuit filed charges that Snapchat creates a feeling of dependency in self-developing brains, facilitates the illegal and deadly sale of counterfeit pills, provides drug dealers with a steady source of vulnerable customers, obstructs parents' ability to supervise their children's online interactions. This lawsuit represents the families of more than 50 teenagers and young adults who overdosed on fentanyl they accessed through Snapchat. In nearly all of these Snapchat-related fentanyl deaths, the victims were told they were buying OxyContin, Percocet, Xanax, or other prescription drugs from a dealer they connected with through the app. However, they actually bought fake pills that contained lethal doses of fentanyl. Through the use of the app's Snap Map, which pinpoints a user's geographical location, drug dealers have instant access to thousands of young people in their communities, letting them target potential customers. As a result, drugs have become increasingly easy for kids to access, purchase, and have delivered right to their front doors. This lawsuit alleges the unique features of Snapchat make it difficult for parents to police the content their children view and prevent such purchases and deliveries. The suit involves more than 25 families across Arizona, California, Colorado, Idaho, Illinois, Iowa, Kansas, Maryland, Michigan, Minnesota, and Washington, a total of 11 states in all. Statistics from the Center for Disease Control and Prevention show that 75% of drug overdose deaths in the United States in 2021 were caused by opioid use, including illicitly made fentanyl, which is itself a synthetic opioid. Sometimes just a single counterfeit pill obtained through a Snapchat connection contained enough fentanyl to kill 4 people. The suit contends that Snapchat's lack of regulation and responsibility contributed to these fentanyl deaths. Kids and teenagers are especially drawn to Snapchat because the app's design prevents adults from monitoring or viewing content after it's been read. Unlike Instagram and TikTok, Snapchat provides privacy between parties as they communicate. Disappearing messages and the My Eyes Only function allow users to create time limits on snaps so that they will disappear immediately after being opened, hiding content they don't want to share. In essence, it lets young users send and receive messages that their parents can never discover. Drug dealers can erase any evidence of communication and avoid responsibility when things go wrong. That's why many critics insist these features encourage illegal behavior and prevent parents from monitoring their child's Snapchat activities. Additionally, Snapchat also uses an algorithm that feeds content to users based on their interest and previous interactions. The more a person uses the app, the more information the app gathers about what the user likes and wants to see. Content is then organized by its relevance to the person who views it. Because the company's business model relies on keeping users clicking, there is little incentive to monitor or remove harmful content that adolescents seek out. In fact, this is a significant criticism of Snapchat, that it uses monetized content without any regard for safety measures, making it an ideal place for drug dealers to do business where law enforcement won't see them. Although Snapchat's community guidelines prohibit the sale, exchange, or promotion of illegal or regulated drugs, the company appears to have done little to actually curb drug sales on the app. Until now, social media companies have shielded themselves from any responsibility by citing Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act. This act allows social media platforms to provide user content on the internet without liability as long as they don't edit or restrict it in any way. Snapchat argues that it isn't liable for fentanyl deaths because it doesn't moderate the content its users post. Social Media Victims Law Center is working to change this law. Despite Section 230 and Snapchat's own policies, it is possible for parents to help protect their children. 1. Don't allow younger children access to use Snapchat. 2. Require teenagers who use Snapchat to give you their password. Then regularly check for signs of inappropriate content. 3. Have an honest discussion with your child about the safety rules for using Snapchat and the potential consequences if they don't. 4. Put pressure on Snapchat to do more about drug dealers who target kids on the app and warn users about the dangers. Legal action is available to families impacted by fentanyl death due to the use of Snapchat. Social Media Victims Law Center is spearheading the fight by bringing media attention to the fentanyl crisis, supporting victims, and fighting Snapchat. If a Snapchat fentanyl death has impacted you or someone you love, contact Social Media Victims Law Center online at socialmediavictims.org/contact. You can learn more about the Snapchat fentanyl lawsuit and pursue the justice you deserve by visiting our website.